Hey, what's up guys? My name is Kyle, and today I am back with another video. Sorry for not uploading for a couple days. I have been very busy with standardized tests and a lot of work and all of that fun stuff. But I am back and I'm going to do my absolute best to upload daily. I can't promise it though. I am still really busy. But with that said, let's get into this team. It's a really amazing, cheap squad builder with one player that I will be putting out my first player review on. So let's get into it. At goalkeeper, I've gone for Oblak. Only 77 rated, really just there for the chemistry. 650 coins, cheap as you like. Pretty decent keeper, didn't, do anything special, didn't make any big mistakes, so not much to say about him. At right back, I've gone for DeMarcos. 1,600 coins for him, got me an assist, but look at that stat, 82 physical with 90 pace on a right back. Very good player, able to chase down those quick, pacey wingers all the time. My first center back is going to be Miranda. 3,900 coins, 6 games, 1 goal, 0 assists. Very good player, not too much to say about him. He did his job well, though. And at left back, or center left back, I've gone for Costan. 1,600 coins, 6 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Medium high work rates, left footed, very good partnership with Miranda. Not particularly amazing, though. And at left back, I've gone for Alexandro. 1,500 coins, didn't get me any goals or assists, but he is a very solid player, very good all-around player, kind of like a cheap Alaba, to be honest. My first center midfielder, though, is going to be Thiago, mainly there for the chemistry. 2,100 coins, only got me 1 assist, but those 4-star skills are pretty fun to play with. He is a decent player, if, maybe a little bit too weak for midfield, but he is pretty fun to play with anyway. Second midfielder is going to be Xabi Alonso. 7,200 coins is a little bit expensive. Definitely the most expensive player in this squad, but he got me 1 goal and 3 assists. Medium high work rates, he stays and pretty much guards the defense most of the time. Very solid player. And at left center mid, I've gone for Hernandez. 4,000 coins, 6 games, 0 goals, but 3 assists. Very solid player. I kind of expected him to score me a few goals, but long shots aren't quite as good in this game. My right forward, though, is going to be Shaqiri. This is the player I will be reviewing. 3,200 coins, 6 games, 11 goals, and 3 assists. I'm not going to say too much about him right now because of that review. At left forward, though, I've gone for Keita. 800 coins, sorry, 6 games, 8 goals, and 5 assists. This guy was incredible as well. I really didn't expect him. More on him later. My striker, though, is going to be Fernando Torres, just for that chemistry. 1,400 coins, 6 games, 6 goals, and 5 assists. Pretty decent record, especially for a player that I rarely ever see used, but he is quite a decent hold-up player. So, but that's the team. Here's one last look at it. And let's go a little bit more in depth about it. So I'll start at the back, right over the gameplay. So Oblak, decent keeper. Like I said earlier, not too much to say about him. Not particularly special, but wingbacks, Alexandro and DeMarcos. Like I said earlier, Alexandro is pretty much like a cheap Alaba. He is a very good all-around player. Good with crosses, although they aren't necessarily as good when it comes to scoring goals. And DeMarcos pretty much was just that extra pace that I needed. Pretty much covered for Castan occasionally, would just sprint back and catch. He might not be able to catch Emenike, but he is able to catch some of those slightly slower strikers, which is obviously a huge use in that defense. Center backs, Miranda was very good. This was actually the first time I used him because he did have an inform earlier, so he wasn't available on the market. But he is a very good player, definitely just as good as last year, if not even better. Costan, pretty much, solid player, but nothing special. They did make a decent center back partnership, and I don't believe I conceded too many goals with this team at all. And going into the midfield, Thiago and Hernandez, pretty similar players, 4-star skills on each of them. They're very fun players, but not particularly effective. They are maybe a little bit weak, especially Thiago, to play in a midfield. But that is why Xabi Alonso's there, and he was definitely the best out of the midfielders. A little bit on the expensive side, but he pretty much has everything. Maybe a little bit slow, but that's not too important when you've got relatively quick defenders. He discards the midfield, goes up occasionally. He's got medium attack and work rate. But going on to the forwards, like I said earlier, not going to talk about Shaqiri because I will be putting out a player review. All I'm going to say about him is he is absolutely incredible. But Keita was definitely the biggest surprise of the team. He's a player that I would absolutely recommend. You can see him on the ball now. He scored some very nice goals, and it might be worth noting also that one of the games, the other team quit in like the second minute before I was able even to score. So essentially 5 games, 8 goals and 5 assists for him, I believe it was. It's a very good record, and he is. I'm not sure who I can really compare him to, but he's, I guess you could say, like a cheap but stronger Ribery. Good skill moves. He does have 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, but his shooting was surprisingly good, which you might not really expect because on the card I don't think it was too great. But he also has high-low work rates, which is absolutely perfect for a left forward. He's always up top waiting for that through ball, which is very useful. And then Torres up top, you can see him scoring a goal right now. Started off a little bit slowly, but I actually grew to kind of like him. Very good, player to connect with the other, pacey wingers because he doesn't really have too much pace. But he is a very solid player, and I would recommend him as well. So overall, this team was incredible. I think I won every single game with it. Very, very good team. And, go ahead and buy it. Try out Shaqiri, try out Torres, try out Keita. Very good players. But that's all for me. I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and have a great day.